Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast, West Denver. Here's a quick message from our sponsor, Local Works Wheat Ridge, provided by its Executive Director, Paige Piper.
Local Works is a nonprofit organization whose mission is to make Wheat Ridge a more vibrant and sustainable place to live and work. Our mission and action is programming that provides neighborhood revitalization and small business support, keeping and growing the businesses we know and love in Wheat Ridge. In simpler form, we provide connection. Connection to business, connection to community.
This is the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Amber Betts.
Hey there, I am Amber Betts with the Good Neighbor Podcast, West Denver, and today we're super excited to be with Frank of Smart Human Solar. Hey Frank, how are you? Thanks for being here.
Doing good on this Monday. I'm happy to be here as well.
So tell us a little bit about your business and Smart Human Solar and what you guys do.
Sure. Yeah. So we're a solar energy advising company. Essentially, we've worked with quite a bit of the people in the surrounding zip codes of the Sloan's Lake region. So we're really excited to be working with the working class Americans in this community to bring them a product that they're receiving ton of incentive for no money out of pocket situation. We're also focused on, helping the retirement community have a financially literate understanding of their energy consumption and what sort of programs are out there to help their situation. So
that's awesome.
We are, and we're rapidly expanding. We have quite a bit of installs within, like I said, the Sloan's Lake region, south, north, east, and west of there. So pretty excited.
Awesome. So tell the listeners kind of your backstory, how you got involved in the business.
Yeah, so I went to school. I completed my undergraduate studies in geoscience. So with an understanding of Earth studies, I do have, a better sort of understanding of the trajectory of where sort of the consumption of energy is as far as, where we're headed in the United States. And solar was a great, vehicle for me to jump into just because it's allowed me to embrace the entrepreneurial bone I have as well as contributing to, a better sort of planet in a sense, as well as helping the community and everybody else that we work with. So, my background really is just having a great understanding of the earth, as well as applying, what I've learned through my undergrad to helping the community with solar is a big math problem. And as Smart Human, sometimes we administer an IQ test. So,
all right.
Yep.
So tell the listeners, why do your customers or clients, why do they pick you over other solar options out there?
One of our, the things that we really pride ourselves is being local, as well as our customer service. I'm local to the region as well, so we're very hands-on and we keep close contact with our clients. And we do a lot of, like I mentioned before, community outreach to maintain those relationships. To maintain a better solar transition overall. So oftentimes it's we are chosen over other companies for our customer service. We're very hands-on with our clients, and we do a lot of heavy lifting on the back end to make sure that it's a very pleasant experience, as well as it's also a $0. We work with certain programs that allow people to go solar for $0 down. In the past, that this hasn't been the case. Oftentimes solar would require a large down payment in some cases, and we have access to certain programs and products to bring it to a $0 out of pocket transition. So instead of people, giving money away to the utility company every single month, we actually show them what their money can do, having a return on that investment as well, and transitioning to ownership of their energy. So.
Okay. So tell the listeners, do you have any news, specials, updates, things happening right now?
Yeah, we are in Q4 of the year. Oftentimes, a lot of my clients have made the transition to ownership of their energy because the government has an all-time all-time high currently for the incentives that are available. So, in making the transition to ownership of your power before the end of the year, there's tons of tax incentives available for the first quarter of 2025 when everybody goes to file. So we're urgently trying to have, outreach to the community to get reservations for grid access so that they're grandfathered into these incentives before the year is done. So
got it. Awesome.
Working with us a little bit of a smaller time frame, but we have a great install partner that is generally able to minimize the timeline on projects and get things completed within 30 to 45 days. So most people want to see solar on their roof before the end of the year. We'll be able to make that possible. So
got it.
Yeah.
All right. So you mentioned this a couple of times, but tell us more about your involvement with the community.
Yeah. So, I mentioned that we work a lot with the retired community, and we get quite a bit of referrals from our retired clients as well. Just because we bring them a product that gives them rate protection instead of these folks that are often on a fixed income through their retirement. We bring the realization to them that, the current rates that they're paying with the utility company have never been fixed, and they're just ever increasing. Essentially, they're renting when they can be incentivized for ownership. And we're, helping them hedge their finances against inflation, basically safeguarding their retirement portfolio by adding a cash flowing asset to their home. So there's a great program that helps these seniors in some cases get paid by the utility company as well. So they're reinventing their relationship with what can be viewed as a monopoly, and gaining their independence and being incentivized to do so. So it feels good to help the retired community have a financially superior strategy to turning on the lights in their house. So
got it. I love that. All right, Frank. So I'm sure you stay busy with what you're doing, but what are we doing outside of work? What do we do for fun?
Truthfully, I love golf. I love snowboarding, but I'm extremely interested in real estate investing as well.
Okay.
So, we like, I have a couple partners in the real estate industry as well, and we focus on acquiring large commercial assets like RV parks and apartment complexes. So that's what I think is fun. I know a lot of people don't, at my age, don't necessarily have that sort of vision, but I spend the free time that I do have building my next venture. So
amazing. That's impressive.
Yes.
All right, Frank. Well, let the listeners know all the best ways to reach you, your website, phone number, socials, all that.
Yeah. So my phone number is, I could give out my cell. I'm very tentative to it. It's 720-841-8676. And then my email is probably the second best point of contact. We have a website as well. You can type in Smart Human Solar. It's going to be the first that pops up. And then our reviews as well associated with our clients and the testimonials on there. However, my email is frank.martinez@smarthuman.solar. We're actually, my team is rapidly, getting people on my calendar to have, a free roof assessment as well as an energy report that is free, no obligation. We're able to sit down with people and take them from a position of, paying the bill to paying attention. And the goal for us is basically just to take people to a point of an educated standpoint so they can make an educated decision moving forward about their energy consumption. So,
yep. Awesome. All right, Frank, thanks so much for being here. Thanks for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
Have a good rest of your day, and thanks to the listeners out there.
Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to gnpwestdenver.com. That's gnpwestdenver.com or call 720-295-9588.